During Operation Sindoor, the Indian Armed Forces leveraged an array of domestic and international space assets, demonstrating India's growing reliance on advanced space technology for military operations. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. The Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, played a pivotal role deploying satellites like Cartosat and RISAT alongside commercial imagery from US-based Maxar Technologies to support mission-critical intelligence, surveillance and communication. ISRO's Cartosat satellites provided high-resolution imagery and video, enabling precise planning, while RISAT's radar capabilities offered all-weather tracking of movements unaffected by cloud cover or darkness. The geostationary satellite, that is GSAT family, ensured robust satellite communication, and India's NAV-IC, combined with global GPS systems, enhanced positioning, navigation, and timing. With 9 to 11 dedicated military satellites, India supplemented its capabilities with commercial data from Maxar and Europe's Sentinel, which provided daily imagery compared to domestic satellites' 14-day revisit cycles. All our strategic assets were utilized effectively by the armed forces, an ISRO official noted, highlighting round-the-clock efforts to support the mission. Maxar's global imagery services, widely used by governments, were integral, though it's unclear if Pakistan accessed similar data or relied on China's military space assets during the conflict. Looking ahead, ISRO is set to launch EOS-09, that is RISAT-1B, on May 18th of 2025, equipped with a C-band synthetic aperture radar for high-resolution all-weather imagery. This satellite will significantly enhance India's surveillance capabilities, said ISRO Chairman V. Narayanan, emphasizing its role in modern warfare. The Indian Space Association's Lieutenant General retired A.K. Bhatt underscored the critical role of space assets in imagery, SATCOM, and PNT, cementing their place in India's defense strategy. Operation Sindoor highlights India's digital-first approach to military operations, reimagining warfare through integrated space technology. As ISRO plans further enhancements, India's armed forces are poised for greater self-reliance and precision in future missions. Let's look into today's headlines. Amazon's Project Kuiper targets India to join satellite internet race with Starlink, Jio and OneWeb. Amazon is preparing to launch its satellite internet service Project Kuiper in India, depending regulatory clearance from the Department of Telecommunications. The service aims to deliver high-speed, affordable broadband via a network of over 3,200 low Earth orbit, that is LEO satellites, targeting remote and underserved areas. Once approved, Amazon will enter a competitive market alongside Elon Musk's Starlink, Reliance Jio's Space Fiber, and Airtel-backed Eutelsat OneWeb. Project Kuiper reflects Amazon's global ambition to expand digital access and compete in the rapidly evolving satellite internet landscape. Apple reaffirms India as key manufacturing hub despite Donald Trump's opposition. Apple has assured Indian officials that its investment and manufacturing plans in India remain unchanged despite US President Donald Trump's objection to iPhone productions shifting there. Apple CEO Tim Cook earlier stated the company aims to move iPhone assembly for US markets from China to India, driven by ongoing US-China trade tensions. Hours after Trump's remarks, Apple reiterated its commitment to India as a major production base, highlighting the country's growing role in its global supply chain strategy and reaffirming its long-term manufacturing outlook in the region. Xiaomi unveils X-Ring 01 chip to challenge Apple and Huawei in smartphone market. Xiaomi is set to launch its first self-developed smartphone chip, the X-Ring 01, by the end of May 2025. This move marks a strategic shift towards reducing dependence on third-party chip makers and strengthening Xiaomi's hardware ecosystem. While technical specifications remain undisclosed, the X-Ring 01 has been fully redesigned and developed by Xiaomi's internal semiconductor division. The launch positions Xiaomi to directly compete with industry giants like Apple and Huawei in the high-performance smartphone chipset arena, reinforcing its technological independence. HPE unveils next-gen private cloud portfolio to redefine hybrid IT modernization. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, that is HPE, has introduced a next-generation private cloud portfolio designed to accelerate enterprise hybrid IT modernization. The expanded offering integrates enterprise-grade software for virtualized workloads with unified cloud management powered by HPE's industry-leading disaggregated infrastructure. Central to this innovation is HPE Morpheus software, which builds on nearly a decade of cloud leadership to deliver greater flexibility, scalability, and efficiency. This launch marks a significant advancement in private cloud capabilities, enabling businesses to modernize operations with a more agile, secure, and seamless cloud experience. The Delhi High Court summons Vivo's global and India chiefs in Rs 20,241 crore money laundering case. A Delhi High Court has summoned Vivo's top executives, that is, Global CEO Shen Wei, CFO Shen Yu Fen, and Vivo India CEO Jiang Chen in connection with the Rs 20,241 crore money laundering case. The summons follows a supplementary charge sheet filed by the Enforcement Directorate. Additional Sessions Judge Kiran Gupta stated that sufficient evidence exists to proceed with the trial. The case marks a significant development in ED's ongoing probe into alleged financial irregularities involving the smartphone maker. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.